Good afternoon. Welcome to the March 16th Housing Authority meeting. When may we have the roll call, please?
Authority members: Draymond.
Here.
Friedman.
Here.
Krasian.
Here.
Quintero.
Here.
Weaver.
Here.
Chairman Najarian. Vice Chair Mincy.
Okay, may we have your report, please?
Agenda for the March 16, 2010 regular meeting of the Glendale Housing Authority was posted on Thursday, March 11, 2010 on the bulletin board outside City Hall.
And what's next?
Next is approval of minutes.
So I move 4A.
Second.
It's been moved and
Missing, yeah, so I was, okay.
it's been moved and seconded. If we will have it as submitted. What's next, please?
Next is oral communication. Discussion is limited time. Is not a part of this agenda. Each speaker is allowed 5 minutes. Members of the Housing Authority may question or respond to a speaker, but there will be no debate or decision, and the matter may be referred to staff through the Executive Director for an investigation and report.
I have one card. Mike Mohill, please.
Good afternoon, Chairman. Mike Mohill, resident of Glendale. I'd like to talk about the housing project on the corner of Broadway, proposed Broadway and Maryland. I think it's just much too big. 5-story high, with the bar underneath, the bowling alley. We got high density there. It's like Mr. Najarian said, it's going to be like a frat house. But it's upscale, because the people who'll be living there will have money. And I don't know if that's what we want to attract. We talked about the age group of up to age 34. Is there going to be somebody who's going to have a check ID before they can buy property or rent in that piece of property? I find it unacceptable. 5 stories maybe, and it's on a two-way street. Two-way street doesn't allow much space. I asked the city mobility, are we going to have enough space to have street cars going back and forth in there? They said, we don't do that until the city decides what they're going to do in the first place, like what kind of buildings. I thought, well, isn't it the street's infrastructure comes first? Are we going to widen that street? If we're not going to widen Maryland, then how can we put in high-density buildings? Because Circuit City will be the first one we're talking about. I'm concerned of high density of population. Can we not encourage older people also to mix it? I mean, where's it say in the law that you have to check the ID and say, hey, if you're over 34, you can't come into this building? That's what you're talking about. 18 to 34 is what the report was talking about. That's what I read in the paper. Okay? That's what I read in the paper, 18 to 34. Okay? And one person on council mentioned that if we need to add another story or two to pencil out, that took shivers down my back. We don't need another towering inferno. Why can't we lower the number of units in this place? Can we not make the units bigger? I wouldn't want this to be a transient building. It seems to me, are you planning to have people move in and out within, a year or two, or do you want them to stay 5 to 10? It seems to me that they're only going to be staying, maybe within 5 years they're out. Okay? Thank you for your time and consideration.
That's the only speaker card I have, so oral communications is closed. We have no business agenda. Are there authority member comments? Mrs. Freeman acts like she's going to say something.
I just wanted to clarify for Mr. Mohill, that age group is the target for the building. That's what they're hoping to attract, but any age can move into the building. So they're not going to be checking any IDs. Okay? Thank you.
You can move in. It'll be good.
You can move in, Mr. Mohill.
Any other comments? Any new business?
Will we adjourn?
Do we have a second?
Second.
And we are adjourned.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies